What's up? Hey guys. Hey Nessie the boy. And it's Deli. Nessie, Deli. How's it hanging? I think the audio might be a bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I've been waiting for years. Is my voice louder enough that you can hear it than the music? Are we good? I never know how it is on your end. I really wish there was a way for me to figure that out. What's up, Oz? How's my favorite sock puppet? I'm good. Sweet. Alright. Why didn't you join the game with us? You missed out? Because I was doing this. Give me just a second. I gotta move. Which way am I moving this? This way? Yeah. Oh. Green screen shenanigans. There we go. Okay. There we go. I hope the starts popping up. Pregnant TF2 medic so fire. Real. What does that mean? What does that even mean? You did nearly lose your mind when Mello joined. Mello's cool. He's a cool guy. He lives up to his name. He's a pretty mellow dude. Hello, Evie. Hi, Ninja JK. Hi, Tune. What's going on? Lot of hellos up here. A wild Evie. I need to catch it. Digiball, go. What? A Digiball? Hi, Deli. Okay, so Sonic EXPO was crazy. So let's talk about, you got 30 minutos. All right. Whoa. Nessie. Don't phrase it like that, bro. That's weird. Anyway, it was really fun. So let's talk about Sonic EXPO, because there was a whole lot, and I really want to talk about that. You're in the same color shirt as me, you copycat. What, me? I always wear blue on streams. I'm red in videos, and I'm blue on streams. Because it's funny. Because I like doing that. I think it's entertaining. You're wearing your acoustic guitar right now. Ooh. Ooh. We'll look at, I don't know. We might listen to that later or something. What do you mean not cool? It's not cool that you spelled my name wrong. 1N. Question, how big was the building? So good question. Why don't we get there? But first let me talk about the flight. I'm gonna tell your wife. I still don't know what you guys are on about. Must have been amazing. Probably sucked for someone like me who hates crowd blazes. Yeah. Okay, so it started. Brett and I decided, Mrs. Construction and I decided that we would go the Thursday night before, so we wouldn't have to worry about getting there that super morning. Yeah. So we went to the airport. We had a flight around, I want to say, it was late. It was around like 8 p.m. And yeah, it was at Spirit. I'm getting there, Oz. I'm getting there. Don't worry. What's up, Striker? I'm just starting my Sonic EXPO story. We're recapping, and then we'll go into everything that I've collected. So, we went to the airport. My father-in-law dropped me off. Hey, Connor, I have a friend's birthday today, so I'm heading out at 5. Permission to tell them happy birthday. Tell them happy birthday. Epic Ninja 8. I'm honest glad I didn't have to fly. So we've got two different ninjas. We've got Ninja JK and Epic Ninja 8. One of which I know the name of. Epic Ninja 8, could I just call you by your name? Epic Ninja 8 here. Oh wait, shit. This guy is in the chat, folks. This is my boy. He is a stop motion Sonic YouTuber. Go check him out. He's like Boostiver. If you know Boostiver. Anyway, so we get, as Deli mentioned before, yeah, we took Spirit because it's the cheapest one. And we got there around 11:30. Yeah, like a very sad teacher trying to read a story to a bunch of toddlers, but they keep interrupting. I don't mind. I've got 3 hours. We stream till 6. That's how we do. Anyway, so we get there, and it's like 11:30 p.m., so it's really late in the night, and I was like, oh, so I gotta call an Uber, and it's gonna be like $75 for just the one Uber, because it's on the other side of town, right, is where, I say other side of town, the other side of the city. Dallas is huge. For those who haven't been to Dallas, Dallas is a really big place. So I'd have to Uber from one side where the airport is, because I didn't come in Love Field, which is about like the third mark. I came in from like the very beginning, which is just the regular Dallas airport, the DFW. And we had to Uber all the way across to the, well, my motel, really, which is like a mile away from the convention center. Feel free to use. I have a friend saying I'm before. Okay, Epic Ninja Spencer. He's really cool. Spencer is one of the acquaintances turned friends that I made at EXPO. Anyway, so I got in contact because I was talking about, oh yeah, you know, I gotta get an Uber when I get there. Do you guys know how much like the Ubers in the area are, etc., etc. And one of the creators, his name is Sam. His name is Hard Pretzel. Behold, I have a lot of like business cards from all my friends. So Hard Pretzel, his name is Sam. He texted me and is like, hey, I can just come pick you up. And I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, yeah, I got a rental car and I just want to use like unlimited mileage. So just let me know what time like you're landing and I'll be there. And I was like, dude, you don't have to do that. And he goes, no, seriously, I want to. And I'm like, okay. So we get to the airport. About 10 minutes later, Sam pulls up in his rental. And he drives us 45 minutes all the way to the expo. To clarify, I did pay the man. He has performed a service. And I was like, here's some money. Go buy yourself nice from the expo. Yeah, it was really nice. So he drops us off at the motel, and then he goes back to his hotel, which is part of the convention center. He was one of the first people to get in. They were on Overflow Hotel like 2. They had 3 hotels for the expo people, by the way. So, crazy stuff. But my motel was right up the way, so he dropped us off there and then went back to his place. At this point, it was like 1 in the morning. So, really tired, the both of us. And those beds at the Motel 6, oh, man, it was like a wooden board. It's not good. And because it was so small, the room, whenever you used hot water for a shower, because it was good. It was good hot water. But the entire place would get steamy. And so it would just kind of be sticky. It was not good. But less sticky, more just really, really humid in this room. You know the way that the thumbnail's framed looks like you're being pinned to the table? That's my bed. But yeah, no, I wanted that thumbnail to look that way. I thought it was funny. I'm holding it all back, you know? He's being crucified. No. Right. So that was like the first night, and then the morning of. Oh boy, it's Sonic Expo Day. Yippee! So, Misconstruction and I load up all our stuff, and we head out. So we decided to walk to and fro. Like, it wouldn't have been, I don't know, it would have been like $5 both ways, but it's like a 10-minute walk. So I was like, whatever, we'll just walk it. And besides, after a few days, that would have been like $40. And I'm like, it's $40. I could spend on other things, so I'd rather just walk. So we'd walk. And so I have a stomach condition, for those who don't know. It's one of the reasons why I do YouTube to begin with, because I can stay at home. And it usually hits me in the mornings, which is one of the reasons why I hate mornings, and I usually sleep through them. That's why I work till 3 in the morning every day, so I can wake up at 11, so I can just sleep through all of my problems. Anyway, so I had to like stop by the Starbucks on the way over. Oh my gosh, dude, I tell you what, when I had to use the bathroom on the way to the expo, I am so glad that there was some construction going on. Spencer knows what I'm talking about. There's construction right outside the expo on the way to the Whataburger. And there is a porta potty there. So I had to use the porta potty at one point. That was kind of funny. Is there cooking at Sonic Expo? Oh, Oz, you're getting too far ahead, my friend. You're getting a little far ahead there. Anywho, so I get to the expo, and we didn't really know where the entrance is, what's going on, etc., etc. But I did know one thing. I don't care for the opening ceremony. I mean, it's cool. I'll go there. But I know what else is there, and it's the art gallery. So there was an exhibition hall where you have the artists, and then there's an artist gallery where all the where it doesn't actually matter if you went to Sonic Expo. There was an autism charity going on, and you can submit your artwork, and you would sell that artwork in the art gallery, and whoever would buy it, that money would go to the charity. And there was one guy I knew who was having stuff there, and his name is Cornart3. Does anyone here know who Cornart is? Anyone want to take a guess? No? No? Choking on a gummy here. me, I do. So Cornart is the reason Project Silver's currently a thing in the fan base. Yeah, he started the Silver Mania over on Twitter. Yep. So he did the silver, like in that kind of desert wasteland with the black scarf. That was him. He started that whole thing. And I knew that he was having one of his original prints at the expo. So I gunned for that the second I got to the expo and they let me in. So I was there as a creator, first of all. And the creators, it's basically like VIP plus. Like, we can do all the things that VIPs do, but we also have our own green room. What I wasn't expecting is that it is a literal room, like a hotel room. I thought it was just going to be a small room at the convention center, but it's like an actual hotel room, like with beds and everything. Which, I mean, it works. It's annoying that there's only one key. So if you ever wanted to go inside, you have to wait for Cynthia to come in. She was the food manager. But there is a plus side to this, and I'll get to that. So yeah, I gunned for that. I'll show that off right now. So this is the Cornart original. This is versus Metal Sonic 3.0, and it's sick as hell, dude. I love this thing. It's so cool. He's got a Chaos Emerald. He's got like the Sonic Adventure 2 wanted poster that Tails and Sonic have above Radical Highway. A bunch of other things. So it's just really, really cool. And it's really wide too. I might just like lop off this whole black part here just to make it even thinner so I can stick it on. I have an overhang on my bed. Like the ceiling comes down a bit. So I could like plop that on. It would fit really well. So that is dope. No, I love that thing. I gunned for it that morning. I was like, oh, I'm getting it. I was like the third person in line. Instantly got it. I'm so happy. Anyway, so then the opening ceremony happened. It was kind of cringe. Not gonna lie. This year they were really pushing their OC that they made for Expo called Dianova. And I don't have any pictures of her. I didn't end up taking any of them home. But the theme for the Expo writ large was Neo Mobius. So everything was like futuristic. I don't know why they did that. I would have been more than happy to just have the Sonic characters, but whatever. So that happened. They're like, all right, here's the thing. Now go have fun. Go do things. Yippee! And then pretty much from that point on in the day, it was check out the artist gallery, do this, do that. I'd walk around. I'd hand out some of my artworks. Hi, Sammy. What's going on, man? I don't know if... Spencer, did I give you any of my artwork? I don't remember if I did. I might not have. But I went around, I gave out some of my artwork to some really cool people. Let's talk about the cool people, by the way. The people who were in the exhibition hall. So you've got your creators like maybe Payan and whatever, if you like those artists and streamers, they were there. You did buy a piece of my meet and greet. That's what I was thinking of. So Chalmix was not actually at that. Chalmix was in a different place the whole time. And he was like one of the only ones. He and Mello were in a different spot. So you had all the really cool IDW people. You had Tracy Yardley, my favorite artist of all time, and I feel definitive Sonic artist. I can't believe you met Chow. Oh, I did more than just meet him. No, we'll get there. And Natalie Haynes and Gigi Dutois and let's see here, Adam Bryce Thomas. There's a bunch. There's really great stuff. We had some IDW writers, like Daniel Barnes was there. He did Johnny G. Welly was there, but only Saturday and Sunday he was at his booth. Daniel Barnes was there. He wrote the Chaotix 30th Anniversary and Scrapnik Island, if you like those things. And then there was the voice cast, right? You had Devin Mack, whom you guys have seen in my most recent short covering Tales 9. Devin so lovingly did that for me. Ian Hanlon, he voiced Shadow in Sonic Prime. You had... Was Jun Sonoe there? No, Jun Sonoe was not there. Trey Nobles was, though. And if I remember correctly, he did Sonic Mania's soundtrack. So we did have some official musicians there. Man, you're making this sound really fun, but damn, I think I would legit hate it there. I got pissed at SeaWorld, so I don't think I can handle it. It's not for everyone. It is a very crowded space. Yukawa was not there. T-Lopes, that's who I was thinking of. T-Loops was there, yeah. He jammed, and that was a lot of fun. I think he was at the rave? There was a rave. I didn't go to it, but yeah. Let's see here. Ryan Drummond was there, so the adventure era for Sonic stuff. You had Kirk Thornton, current Shadow. You had... I don't know. There's a bunch. You had the original Shadow voice actor. You had the original Knuckles voice actor. I know that Spencer was really hyped about Knuckles voice actor being there. I'm blanking on what his name is, but I would know it the second I see it. I'm not the biggest fan of Ryan Drummond. That's always been kind of a hot take for me, though. I've just never liked it. And he, as much as he tries, if you see him in person, he can't do the original voice that he did at the time. Like, he's just aged out of it. Bryce Papenburg was not there. But Pete Capello was. And it's weird because usually where Pete Capella goes, Jason Griffith goes. But he wasn't at this one. He was at the original Sonic Expo. I met him there. But no. I've met every Sonic voice actor. Yeah, that's pretty cool now that I think about it. I've met Roger, I've met Jason, I've met Ryan, and I've met Devin. I haven't met Jaleel White, if you're going to count him, but... Scott Dreyer. That's the one. Yep. Yep.
What the... ghost?
Let's see here. Anyway, so, Friday night, moving on from the Expo stuff, there was an industry mixer for the content creators, and it was so fun. Oh, Jason had something come up? Okay. Oh, we also had both Sarah and Old Man Owl from the Sonic OVA, if you were interested. I don't know. What are we listening to? I took my headphones off. Pumpkin Hill. So the whispers are probably just cool rap stuff. I don't know. Old Man Owl, yes! Oh, Sonic, oh, I'm Old Man Owl. Yeah, it was fun. So that evening, we went to... Oh, actually, you know what? No, so on Friday, we had a spelling bee. And that's worth mentioning. Spencer, I, and a bunch of others were creators in a spelling bee. Then we picked different people to come up with us and partake. I got out about halfway in, and I was kind of mad about it because she mispronounced something, and I couldn't figure out what it was she was saying. But whatever, I didn't spell it right. It was Kintober, is what she said, Kintober, instead of Robotnik backwards, Kintobor. And I thought it was like some weird version of like Inktober, Kintober, and I was like, what is this? I don't know. So I spelled it Kintober. But it's not. It's Kintobor because it's O-R. Anyway, right. So finally, getting to the industry mixer. So that evening, they got all of the creators and they gave us pizza. It was good pizza too. It wasn't like takeout. I mean, Domino's is pretty great. Pizza Hut's pretty great. Whatever. But it wasn't one of those. I think it was DiGiorno. It's not takeout. It's DiGiorno. And I met a bunch of people. Oh, wait. Oh, I keep skipping things. Sorry. Before the industry mixer, right before, like the hour beforehand, I had a meet and greet. And that was really, really fun. I had a bunch of my art pieces out for sale. I had a G Fuel giveaway quiz going for the shoes that I showed you guys who are in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, by the way, join the Discord. It's on the channel bio, and it's in pretty much the description of every video. Except this one, because I forgot to add. Damn. Which shoes? The ones that I was quizzing you guys on last week. Those are the ones that I was making. Do you actually drink G Fuel? I don't. That's why I wanted to give it away, because I don't care for it. How is it, though? Well, the G Fuel that I've had is tasty. But, how would you react if I was there? I would probably mock your British accent. But we would get along swimmingly, we FUD. Anyway, so I gave that stuff out, and it was fun. And we had a TV that was there for the VTubers. So it was like permanently stuck in portrait mode, right? Vertical. So a lot of the creators couldn't play their videos off it. But because, you know, one of the reasons why I got really famous is for my character bio shorts. Those are all portrait mode. So I was like, yeah, run it. So for the hour and some that I was doing a meet and greet, I usually had my shorts running. And I have so many of them now that I could just leave it running and not worry about them repeating once. You know, I got an hour and a half's worth at this point. Canon, I hate Starline. Delhi, Sikkim. So, right. Finally, the industry mixer. So they got us pizza and it was nice. And I hung out with a bunch of people. I hung out with the voice of Shadow and Silver. Both of them from the Sonic fan dubs. I hung out with Spencer, Mr. Pasquale and his wife Cess. With any consoles in the expo? Yeah, there was a game room, and I'll get there. I hung out with Chowmix. I hung out with Salty DK Dan. I finally met Derek. For those who haven't seen my shoe quiz video, that one of them was Salty DK Dan, and he was there, so we got to hang out, and it was really fun. Should have gotten chili dogs. They had chili dogs there, and I did get one. I did get one on the final day's lunch. I got one, so that was really, really great, and just hung out with a bunch of people. Blah blah blah. Anyway, post industry mixer, where I got pictures with everyone that I wanted to. I went to the game room, and I'm gonna leave it there for the time being, because first I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I gotta use the bathroom, and then I'll continue the story. So don't y'all go nowhere. Oh, Ninja JK, you're heading out? All right. Don't go nowhere except for Ninja JK. So I will be back, and I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. What are we talking about? Talk about something. Hi. What are you guys talking about? Sonic with Secrets video. What about Sonic? Was one okay rock there? No. Put smile on the right side of the stream. You should not let Nessie and Deli in control. Etc. etc. Okay. So, where were we? Right. After the industry mixer, I decided to go check out the game center. So the game center is where a bunch of surprise, surprise games were. And there were a bunch of people demoing games. You had Star Garden by Chowmix. That's why he was there the whole time. You had a Sonic Rivals game that fans were working on. You had a couple other fan games and Sonic Rush Rerun, which is where Mellow Rush and his team were. So I came over to his place, and we started chatting it up, having a good time. I went back to talk to Salty DK Dan because he was there. We had a great time doing stuff, and it was a good time. So I got to meet those guys as well. Really fun. Anyway, that was pretty much Friday. Saturday was even more fun. So Saturday, I went to breakfast at IHOP because we were right next to one, and let's see here. Right around lunchtime, I went up to Mello and I was like, "Hey, do you want to go get lunch, like something to eat, with Chowmix and Salty DK Dan?" And they were like, "Sure." So I grabbed the coolest people there, let alone me, and pretty much just dragged them off to Whataburger, because when in Rome, right? So we went off to that, and that was really fun. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. So when we finally got to Whataburger, I had this great story that I'd love to tell you guys. So if you want to come out of hiding, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm just going to go ahead and keep talking. So we were at Whataburger, and I was telling them a story from the first Sonic Expo. So I'm going to tell you guys this story. It's so funny. When I went to the first Sonic Expo, Mrs. Construction was still currently my fiance, and also my mom came along. Just to make sure there was no funny business. You know? So we all went to the expo, and I was still... You gotta go? We fun. Oh. Alright. Adios. Oh, yeah, Spencer wasn't here for this, because he went to Whataburger right after we got back. Okay, in that case, Spencer gets to do this for the first time. This is one of my favorite stories. Oh, hush, Sammy. What kind of chat doesn't chat? Tisk tisk. Yes, everyone talk now. Everyone keep talking. Thank you, Nessie, even though you partially started this. Right, so I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, right, with going into my next career. I could have done radio, I could have done a bunch of things. So my mom, as she was there with me, was like, if we keep talking, you can't get through the story. Oh, you interrupted me. Ah. No, yeah. Alright, stop fighting, you two. Anyway, so that was going pretty well. Sonic Expo, my mom was talking, and she decided that she would go up to all the different voice actors to ask them, hey, how did you get into the industry? What's your story? How is the industry currently? Etc., etc. Just so she can get some information for how I would get into the industry if I wanted to, right? Because I love my mom, and she wanted to do something nice. What was funny, though, is that anytime I walked up to her, she would always, like, shoo me away. She'd like, Connor, go somewhere else. I'm talking, the adults are talking. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. So she went around to Ryan and Mike Pollock and Kirk Thornton and Jason Griffith, etc., etc. And it was really fun. Flip Ghost Ultra, hey, what's going on, man? I'm happy you're here. I'm telling a funny story. So to reiterate, now that someone new has popped in, my mom was going around to all the different voice actors at the first Sonic Expo to ask them how they got into the industry, so in case I wanted to go into the industry, she'd have some understanding of what I'm doing and if she could help or not. Anyway, so she has this lovely conversation with a ton of people, and eventually I walk back in to the exhibitor hall as Kirk Thornton is going out on break. Now, I guess Kirk Thornton recognized me from when I walked up to my mom and then she shooed me off. So he knew my relation to my mom. So Kirk Thornton, this tall, strapping man, walked up to me. He put his hand on my shoulder. I was kind of starstruck. He put his hand on my shoulder and he goes, "Your mom is really nice," and then walked away. And someone like me, who had no context of what was going on, was like, "Why is Shadow hitting on my mom?" He wasn't. He was just agreeing with exactly how I felt once I figured out the context, which is it was a really nice thing my mom was doing. Yes, she is very nice, but it's so funny that Kirk walks up to me and goes, "Your mom is really nice," and then walks away. That was one of the funniest things that has happened to me at the expo. So that's my Kirk Thornton story. I told that at lunchtime with Derek and Salty DK Dan and Xiaomix and the Mellow Rush team, and that was fun. That was so much fun. The other thing of interest that happened at lunch that day is Mellow and well, to be fair, the I Like Latina Sonic is Ian Hanlon and Jason's Sonic, not Kirk's. That's like Pete Cavilla walked up to me and said, "Your brother is awesome." Anywho, so I'm hanging out with these guys, and Mellow's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stream making things from the Sonic Cookbook later tonight. We're gonna go out and get some ingredients." And I was like, "You're what?" He's like, "Yeah, from the Sonic Cookbook." I was like, "I made a video on the Sonic Cookbook like a few weeks ago. I'm still working on it. It'll come out like in a week." And he's like, "So you have experience?" I was like, "I guess." And so Mello asked if I wanted to come over to their Airbnb to help them with the thing. And I was like, "Sure, why not? That sounds like fun." So later that night, I take an Uber for the first time. Yes, you may have some tea. Go get some. So later that night, I go over to their Airbnb. Nessie, you were also free to have tea. To their Airbnb, and the people there are as follows: Mello, Arnold, Megma, Adam, Kiza, who is a professional singer, and also the voice of Surge and the Adrenaline Rush team. Adrenaline Dubs, my bad. Adrenaline Dubs. and me. So there's 6 of us. And that was like one of the best parts of the expo. We ended up not doing both the streaming part and the Sonic Cookbook part simply because the computer we're going to use to stream died and we couldn't find its cord anywhere. And since I had already been doing stuff from the expo, and Nick, the game apologist, who I also met, he was doing a video himself on all of the different, like, making everything in the cookbook, which is fun, by the way, because I talked to him about it when I heard he was going to do that, and I was like, dude, I don't know why everyone's suddenly doing cookbook stuff. Like, I did that, and then everyone else started. So I guess I'm a trendsetter or something. I don't know. And so Nick, the game apologist, was like, oh, that's super cool, actually. In that case, tell me what you didn't do so I don't have to do them, so I can save money. And then in my video, I'll be like, hey, by the way, I didn't do these because this guy, Canon Construction, did them. Go watch his video, and then he'll link to mine, which is really nice because he's a much bigger following than I do. So because of both Nick and my plans and already done things, we decided to just not do anything from the cookbook. Instead, they just grabbed a bunch of ingredients and like, all right, what do we do? And I looked at the ingredients and I went, you know what? We're making tacos. And Mello was like, all right, well, have fun, get cooking. I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, I'm not doing this. The last time I touched a gas burner, I almost burnt my house down. So you get to do it. So I ended up making dinner for them. So Adam did the vegetables while I worked on the meat. And then Mello and Kiza worked on the no-bake Oreo cheesecake, while Arno and Megma recorded and used the microphones that I just kind of happened to bring. So they're making their own video, and that'll come out, I don't know when, probably within the month. And you'll just see us goofing around for like 45 minutes. It was really funny. I remember Chamix making a vid about chili dogs from the recipe book. That's how I met his channel. Yes, except kind of. See, he was doing a video specifically on chili dogs and all chili dogs in Sonic's history, starting from Archie 1993 all the way to, I guess, the cookbook. However, that was the only reason he used the cookbook, and him using the cookbook was kind of by chance that it had, well, of course it'll have chili dog recipes, but like, it was less about the cookbook and more about its contents versus my video, which is specifically about the contents of the cookbook. He only did the 3 chili dog recipes. I'm doing not chili dog recipes. I didn't want any chili dog recipes. I feel like it's a bit low-hanging fruit. Like, ooh, Sonic chili dogs, ooh. Or, ooh, onion rings, because like Sonic and rings, ooh. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's, everyone's seen it. Everyone knows. I don't care. So I'm doing my own thing. And you'll see that probably Saturday or Sunday. I really, really am trying to get it out this weekend. Again, Expo threw me for a loop, so I've been... You know, I took a week to work on the Expo, and then that whole weekend was at the Expo. But hopefully, it'll come out this weekend. So that's fun. Imagine Tales is mint in the recipe book. So it is. Nessie, he does have a mint recipe in the cookbook. It's little mint candies. Do you have the cookbook? You should get the cookbook. I can tell you this, the cookbook that I have used most frequently out of all the video game cookbooks I own is the Halo cookbook. The Halo cookbook has the recipes I use the most, whether it be some really good patty melts or a fantastic meatball recipe, etc., etc. I want to share my pizza, but I'm stuck in one place. Yeah, it's a shame that we're online. And this parasocial relationship doesn't allow me to have pizza with you. But I would have pizza with you, Oz. Don't worry, Oz. I'll break through the window. Fun. So then, that was Expo. I met a lot of really cool people, made a lot of cool friends. Spencer and I hung out in the green room a lot. We played Smash Bros. Once. He beat me. We only ran one round because I had to catch my flight, but it was close. Let it be known it was close. I forgot who he was playing, but I was K-Rool. I like K-Rool. He's my main in Smash. What does parasocial mean? It means that you guys can't see me, or I can't see you guys, but you can see me. We'll run it back next year. Yes. Well, kind of. I'll be at, you were banned? That's who you were. Yep. I will be going to Sonic Expo Atlanta next year, Spencer, since that seems that a lot of people are moving to that. And one of my personal friends, Shrugpod, is going to be at that expo, and I'd like to meet him in person. Also, I'm trying... You heard it here first, folks. I'm trying to start a Sonic the Fighters themed kickboxing tournament at the Atlanta Expo. And that'll, I mean, I already talked to some of the people who run Sonic Expo, and they're like, oh, we probably won't be able to do that due to safety reasons. And I'm like, well, duh. It's kickboxing. Of course it's not safe. We're trying to beat each other up. That's the point of it. But it's fun. You want people to die or something? I want to beat up my friends because I think that'd be really entertaining. But it's not like I'll win. Do you see these arms? I'll probably lose. But it's fun. When I was a kid and I watched The Odd Ones Out, and it's Alex Clark and some of Jaden Animations. I actually wasn't the biggest fan of her stuff, but she was still in my sphere. A lot of those Storytime animators started doing a boxing tournament. I don't know if you remember that, like, James from The Odd Ones Out did a bunch of boxing tournaments with, like, one of the Paul brothers or something. I forget exactly what happened. But there was that. And it got really, really popular. And I was like, dude, I think people would kill to watch a Sonic the Fighters themed kickboxing tournament. That sounds awesome. I'd love to do that. I just like doing physical things, and kickboxing is great. Stuck in Europe, Spain forever. Rip Nessie. What are the dates for Sonic Expo 2026? I am not so sure. I can tell you that Atlanta is 2 months before. Sometimes, maybe. Dallas is usually the first week of November, though. I remember that time. I might have a permit at that point. You did not run into a mailbox at Delhi. I refuse to believe you're that bad at driving. When I get a driver's license, the odds. How do you not have a driver's license, dog? I know you're allowed to do. You're of age to get one. Anyway, canon off-topic question, but where do you get these cool songs again? I don't get these songs per se. I'm just playing the Sonic Lo-Fi 24/7 radio mix on YouTube. Most of it's Hotline Sawani. He just makes a lot of that sort of stuff, but Wave Ocean, my beloved. Who needs driving when you can just swim? Hi, Vincent. I drive around in circles. I never make it to my destination. Just constant right turns. I'm a decent driver, just have a panic attack and start messing up when I make one mistake. You gotta get in the groove. Driving is a groove. So, that was Sonic Expo. Really, really fun. A great time. Met a bunch of really cool people. Ate food with a bunch of really cool people. Saw cool stuff, bought cool stuff, was given cool stuff, and traded for cool stuff. So, let me answer a few more of these questions in the chat, and then let's start going over the haul. Another unrelated question, but what are the specs on my PC? That is a fantastic question, and I have no idea. It is about that simple. Let me look up about your PC, my system settings, because I can answer this pretty quickly. I have an Intel Core i7 10700F CPU, 4GB graphic card, 16GB RAM, NVIDIA GeForce 1650. I don't know if that's good or not. I feel like it isn't. That being said, I may or may not be collaborating with MSI soon, the computer company, so they might just give me better computer stuff. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy. It's a miracle I'm in this line of work. I know very little about technology. I grew up in South Georgia. Really small town. I had a huge southern accent when I was a kid. Like, we were a good 10, 20 years behind technologically everything. Anyway, question, do you collect Sonic games? If so, it's the most obscure game I own. So while I don't collect Sonic games, I do have Sonic R for the disc. So I don't have it downloaded like on Steam or anything. I have like an original Sonic R disc. And I don't know if that's super rare. Like, it's not obscure, but I want to say it's rare. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk stuff that I got, shall we? We got to get to the latter part of this thumbnail. So let's start going over the haul. We're going to go in size order simply because it's well, how I have it all stacked on my desk. So, starting off, we have some cool little stickers. These are Sonic Prime stickers. We've now, okay. Oh geez, a lot of this is gonna start green screening. So let me turn off my green screen, simply because you won't be able to see a lot of the stuff on these prints if I do. So let me go to filters, edit filters, and I'm gonna turn off this. Yeah, okay, so green screen, behold. Let me move my webcam way down. So you guys can still see the text. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, first of all, we've got some random stickers from Sonic Prime. So we've got Sonic meeting Tails in his lab, which was from my short today. We've got Sonic and 9 in the Grim, which is, if you've seen the Sonic Prime, Tails' little pocket dimension that he made. And then we've got Mr. Dr. Eggman. How do you make streams have these different cool layers? My background is just a still image with a scroll effect, but I set it up so it would flow really nicely into itself. And then everything else is just layers. And these boxes that I have, like for the text and for this, it's mirrored, by the way. This is my left. I just drew that, like in my art software. I just made a rectangle, and I just PNG'd it over here. Yeah. After that, we've got a really cool card. So this is a playing card. It says Casino Night on it, which is sick. And it's an S for Sonic, though I wish it said K for King. But that's really cool. I like this stuff. It's really sick. So the red Chaos Emerald, it's double-sided, obviously, like a lot of playing cards. It is lightning, which, for those who know me, I've never been a big fan of. I'm always, Sonic should be wind-based, but whatever. Next up, we've got this. This is a big sticker. This is from Epic Ninja 8, aka Spencer. So Spencer, as I said earlier, for those who, at the very beginning of the chat, he runs a Sonic stop-motion thing called Sonic Corruption. This is the poster for Sonic Corruption, folks. And while I did just meet Spencer, so I actually haven't seen it yet, if Sonic EXPO has him there as a creator, then that's a seal of approval. So go watch his stuff. It's gotta be good. My man is also in the chat, so very cool stuff from Spencer. Next up, Deli, I got this one specifically for you. This is a cardboard painting of Starline. So that's really great. Look at that sucker. I point directly at the camera, but then it starts reflecting. So we got that. That's really cool. I love this one. Unrelated, but what was my favorite character to make a recap on? I don't know if I have a favorite. They all kind of blend into each other. I don't know. Hey, I'm back. Hey, Tune. What's going on? The next thing I got is a shiny artwork from Blaze and Rouge hanging out during the murder of. You can see it's shiny. You can see that little effect on it. It's very cool. This is them hanging out in the bar. Goodbye, Nessie. He's dead. Delia and Canon father-daughter duo in the... That's a weird thing to say. I am a father of the chat. I'm not the father of individual people here. That's weird. This is art that I found from a domestic maid. I actually don't know where I got this from. It just appeared in my bag at one point. This is just Sonic punching the shit out of Knack at Casino Night Zone, I guess. You got, you know, classic Amy and Bean there. Then I have this artist. I think she might have made that actually. So this is Kalanet Sidon? Kalanet Sidon? I guess. This is Kalanet Sidon. She's an artist, and she looks like a character from the Owl House, though it's probably just the ears. Yeah. Very, very cool. Very cool. Did you get anything related to the Deadly Six? No, because I hate the Deadly Six. I hate them. They suck. Not a big fan. But you know what I am a big fan of? My wife. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. I got this thing. To go with the other one that I have, which is, so, these are the fabled Tilted Towers. And I was hanging out with his voice actor there, so Jenny. And she did that for me live while we were getting off the stage at the spelling bee. That was really fun. Do you have an announcement? Yeah, it's that I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I am the police. For those who like Sonic Archie, Archie Sonic Online was there, and they were handing out a bunch of free stuff, including physical copies of their comics. This stuff is sick as hell, and it picks up at 248, I think. I think 247 is when the reboot happened. I didn't get those, unfortunately. I got 250 and 251. Because the other ones were taken. These were the only ones that were in chronological order. And I want to read them in chronological order. So I have these now. And I will get around to reading them at some point. But these are really cool. They're really high... God, they're really high quality. They're full books. They've got backs. They've got advertisements. They've got everything that you could possibly want. Or at least remember in the original Archie Run magazines. So that's really cool, and I'm going to read these with my wife soon. Next, we've got some even cooler stuff. So this is a original IDW issue, 76, signed by Gigi Dutois, who did the art for this for this one. Wait, no, she didn't. What am I talking about? This was Hammerstrom. Why was she handing this one out? What? Regardless, it's an IDW issue signed by an IDW artist, and that's pretty cool. It's also where Silver is, you know, confident, and I feel like is written the way he should be written. So that's pretty sick. Tossing that to the side. Now we've got the coolest poster, or at least the one with the most characters, I guess. This is just all of Archie. This is just all of Archie in one spot. The whole darn Archie cast, and it's great. I love Archie. I don't know if it's better than IDW, but I like Archie a lot. So you got Sonic and Tails and Antoine and Bunny and Sally and everyone else. Elias, by the way, this guy, that's Mrs. Construction's favorite character. He's pretty great. There's Shard. I know someone in my comment section won't shut up about Shard. So there's Shard. Mentioned in a construction stream. There you go. Then you got another one from Archie Sonic, which is Moebius, which is just the evil Mobius. So this has all those guys. You've got Scourge and Miles and Boomer and Fiona and... Oh, wait. Sorry. Fiona's actually not here. I wonder if Fiona's in that other one. I don't think I noticed her. Weird, but you got Auntie Sally and Twan and etc. etc. And Kintobor. I do think it's funny that Bunny is not evil in Evil Archie. I've never really understood that. But that's pretty cool. You're waiting for that? That's tomorrow. Don't worry. You can write baby slurs all tomorrow morning when it comes out. Getting into some... Oh, here, quick break for a second. This isn't Sonic related. I just got this one because I traded it for my own Dungeon Meshi art. I thought it's really cool. My favorite anime, for those who don't know, is Delicious in Dungeon. It's a really, really great show, and I would recommend that you do it. This is a really cool poster. I don't know if you can tell, but the blood on her is like really reflective. So it's really cool. Fallen as the Chimera. It's just really, really great. So cool. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Are you going to make the who the heck are Archie characters anyway? I am, but they're last. They'll come last. There's so many of them. I've got a bunch of other characters I can do in the meantime. Now we can get some official artwork. Ooh. So coming on from not Aaron Hammerstrom. Oh no, Tyler McGrath. Tyler McGrath. We've got this one, which is Silver and Sonic. This is Sonic and the Black Knight. What? No. Huh? No, this is Sonic 06, dog. This is Sonic 06, and it's great. I love Sonic 06. So, we've got this line of badniks, which were never used again, but I think they look really, really cool. Like, they're not particularly Eggman-y, which is why I don't think they ever used them a second time, but, you know, once they did Sonic X Shadow Generations, they were back for the Kingdom Valley stage, and they're also there for Eggman Expo, which is pretty cool, in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, which is hilarious, because that they're there in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, he's, like, showing off all of his cool stuff, and then you have, like, one of these robots, which he's canonically never used. So I think that's really funny. Who was Dark Sonic? He's a character from Sonic X, but I don't think I'll ever cover him because it was not really important. He did nothing. Dark Sonic beat up 2 robots and called it a day. Also, High Wish Ninja Gamer Dude. What's going on? Right? That's the thing, though. They went full intimidating, no Eggman style. That being said, they're really cool, so I don't care. Next, we've got Adam Bryce Thomas, the guy who is famous for making lanolin. Bam! We've got the Sonic 900th Adventure cover art. So this one's also just really, really great. So we've got the Warp Topaz here, and then this whole thing is pencilings of different characters. Vanilla, Cream, Tails, Amy, Whisper, Tangle, Knuckles, Rouge, Shadow, Omega, Blaze, Silver, SBO, Charmy, Vector, Lanolin, and Jewel. So that's really great. So this is pretty much just like IDW love right here. All IDW. It's great. So that'll go up on my wall. The next thing I got isn't... this one is not official. This is by Bellina Productions. So Steve, if you know him, he made Sonic Zombies, Sonic and Jaws, the Werehog one, whose name I'm forgetting. He's pretty great, and he had one of his artists, Rihanna Dorsley, do this. For those who don't know, this is a parody of the Dogs Playing Poker art piece. So if you know what that is, you'll get this more. But for those who don't, these are just all the different versions of Eggman playing poker together. So you've got modern, live action, boom, classic, Sad I Am, Adventures of. It's great. You've got Mama Robotnik there in the corner. In the top there, you've got Sonic stuck to a dartboard. You've got Cubot, Orbot and Cubot, Scratch, Grounder. Some more, you know, not super well-known ones. We've got the hybrid Krudzu. Hybrid. What? I think it's the hybrid. It's very hard to say. But I think it's the hybrid Krudzu Hydra something. Whatever. Behold, you got Gamma there, and you've got Eggman with his little... I don't know why I'm blanking on everything today. The Eggmobile. That's the one. They're both in the Rommel program? Who? What? Do you know who Mason Parkinson is? #1 Sonic newsman? No. No, I don't. No Orbot and Cubot Stone. There is Orbot and Cubot. What are you talking about? They're right there. Orbot and Cubot. Bam. Do we have Sleet and Dingo from Underground? No. But to be fair, they weren't Eggman. They were just paid for by. And the last thing that I have, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing of posters is this. It's a Team Dark print from Tracy Yardley. And ain't this one cool? Insane lighting on this one. Again, Tracy Yardley is my favorite Sonic artist, so having this is just really, really great. It is radical. It's Radical Highway. Okay. It's really good. It's really, really good. Alright, now let's move on to the not flat things that I got. Which weren't many. So we are toward the end now. I only have about 5 of these things. 4. Yeah. First of all, there was a Sonic Black Market, and people were going around trading things, so I traded a few of my posters. I traded my Sonic Prime poster for some Sonic Prime merch. So here, we have Knuckles the Dread and Rusty Rose. This is the only reason I got it, because it has both of the main versions of those characters in one set. It also comes with one of the shards to the Paradox Prism, which is funny, because there are 12 of these that you need to collect in order to get all the shards for the Chaos Crystal, despite... Chaos Crystal. What is that from? That's what I'm talking about. The Paradox Shard. Paradox Prism. A shard of the Paradox Prism. In the show, there's like 4. Straight up 4 of them. This one has 12. And I don't know why there are that many, but there are. Next up, we have just Boom Eggman. That's it. It's Boom Eggman! Rah, 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 rah. And he's got... You can make him pose. You can make him hold out a gun if you want to. He's done pretty well. It's definitely old, you can tell, because his color is faded on top. But what I do think is interesting is that his wrist thing that he uses to control his robots is not colored green, as it should be. So I might just do that myself. But it's not like nothing is colored green, because his goggles are. So I don't know why they didn't do that. Especially when his goggles take up less space on his head than his than the thing on his arm. Whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't remember. All I know is that he got it from Lyric. Alright. And the last 2 things, folks. We've got a 2.5 inch. Might be more. Might be 3 inches. I don't know. Knuckles. This one's pretty great. It's just straight up Knuckles. I will be using this as drawing reference because, well, it's really helpful to have. This is the sort of thing that Spencer has a bunch of, I imagine. And the last one, the other one, that someone mentioned way earlier on, he pointed it out, is another one of these, but for silver. Yippee! That's pretty cool. I also traded for these. Some guy walked up to me. He's like, hey, I want to get rid of these. Do you have anything for trade? And I'm like, sure. And then we traded some posters and bada bing, bada boom. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Sonic Haul. That was the whole recap. Really, the best way to put Sonic Expo is that the Expo was less important than the friends I made there. So the real expo were the friends I made along the way. And that's not even a bit. That's absolutely how it went. It was really, really fun. And I'm glad that I went, and I will totally be not at Dallas next year, but at Atlanta next year. So, ladies and gentlemen, what now? Oh, man. Oh, it's fun. That's so fun. I loved Expo. Roblox? Roblox? Sure. We've got that time. And then it's really nice outside, so as soon as I'm done, I'm going to go for a walk because it's in the low 70s and it's really nice outside. Yeah, I did. I did say Roblox, and we're going to do Roblox now. So they put everything on, and Roblox we go. Private outcome memories. I don't even know what outcome memories is, bro. I have no idea what that is. Oh god, I see something that I don't want to mention specifically because I know the deli is going to start yelling about it over and over again. Oh, there's outcome memories. But is it multiplayer though? It's fine. Talking about Canada leaked his government name? Jeffrey Connor Cox? It's not a secret. That's just my name. If the government knows it, there's very little reason why you guys can't know it. It's a killer and survival game with Sonic EXE. I don't care though. Sonic EXE has never been interesting to me. Play Rerush? I've kind of been barred from Rerush now that I'm friends with people on the Rerun team. Alright, we'll try it. Why not? Outcome memories it is. Well, how does this work? Oh man. It's like Dead by Daylight? Alright, in that case, no. I don't like Dead Light Game Light. Red light, green light. I don't know, man. I'll give it a try, I guess, but I've never liked that sort of game. Invite from It's Deli YT is inviting you to join Help Pregnant TF2 Medic. Deli, why are you like this? Ugh. Man. Oz, do I have you on Roblox? I don't know. There he is. Yes. Okay, so I join you by going here. I think. Join. Yes. And then let me set it up on the chat. Nessie, I'm going to send you a connection, I guess. A friend request. Can I add you? Sure. Recommend starting with Eggman because it's the easiest. Yeah. So join, Deli. What? You do not have permission to join this experience. Oz, it said I can't join. Yeah, neither of us can. That's weird. Well, I guess no outcome memories then. I like Nessie's profile. It's just, hey, did you know? Did you know that? Yeah, Oz, I don't know what happened, but neither Deli nor I can join you. What are you doing? We're going to play Roblox. I'm just waiting to... I got to get into a game that I can turn on, but I guess I can set it up now. Kind of just vibing. All right, it doesn't matter. I'll tune. We're changing. We're going to Delhi. Roses are red, violets are full of wonder. Through this rhyme I must ponder. You've been given goods news from your mother and your marther, but as I speak the sentence, you are not the farther. This is like the worst poem I've ever read, Deli. It doesn't work. None of these things rhyme. Wonder and ponder don't rhyme. Marther and father don't rhyme. Even with you trying to change mother to rhyme with father, you've still failed. Also, goods news. It's just good. And this is too many syllables. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. Join. Here we go. Outcome memories. VO.1. I feel like this is going to be unfair because you guys can see my screen. You guys know exactly what I'm doing. I feel like that's cheating. Green Hill. Oh my god, it's so spooky. Let me change it to the actual game. Add Sammy. Someone add Sammy. Game. You? Yeah? Hello? No? What? Oh. I died. I literally barely started and I died. Jeez, this would be really cool if it would work. I don't know why it's not working. You have to open the actual app? What? No, I don't. Connor, where are you? I'm in the lobby. I don't know where I am. I'm still trying to get it to connect to my thing here. Hold on. There we go. What? Oh, it's all the way over there. There we go. So there's that. Now what I need to do, honestly, is if we're going to be playing Roblox, I need to move you guys to here. So let me do that. I guess I'll be Eggman, since you've told me to. I'm the killer. Oh, has an 06 loading screen? Hysterical. I like this game more now. Is that the fucking Roaring Knight but Metal Sonic? That's sick as hell. What? He'll never find me here. Oh geez. Wait, hold on. Everything is bad now. Camera mode? Oh, what? That's weird. Okay. Hold on, I still gotta change you guys, which takes longer than I'd like it to be. Take that, chat. I have to like email you guys to myself. It's very odd. Send magic, and now I can go here and then go there, and cool. Okay, there we go. All right, now I must say, oh, run away. Eh. Oh, it'd be so cool if I knew where the hell I'm going. Except I don't. Oh, my fat ass. Oh, I've been paralyzed from the waist down. Oh, I'm alive. I don't know how I'm alive, but I'm alive. But I'm dying again? What is... I don't know how to do this. What is happening? Yeah, I don't care for this game. There's an arrow. Change your bio, you should look at it. I stole it from Signator. Okay. Wow. Wow, that was so much fun. Hooray. Yeah, but we're not going to get a bigger lobby. Unless you let Evie join. Though, Evie, it's not really like a we let you join. You go to Roblox, look up any of our accounts, and then just join us. Wish I could zoom out. It's really annoying when it's zoomed in. Okay. Let's go take a look. So what do we have here? Made by Rome. Very cool artwork. Uh-huh. Sick Blaze artwork. And then Nillabun. Okay. By my boy Silva. How y'all doing? I'm doing just fine, Sonic Lore Explainer. Even if that's my job. I'm the killer now. Apparently. What game is this? I have no idea. My chat is having me play this. I think it's called Outcome Memories. And it's a game on Roblox. That's about it, dude. You're free to join in if you'd like. Gameplay paused. Oh. Wait, I can't run, but I just did. Oh. Phasing through a wall. That's great. Parkour. Parkour. Left one, right one? I don't even know what that means. FNAF? We're playing FNAF now? Oh. That's the name of the band. Well, that's just needlessly confusing. Okay. Oh, I see it now. Chaos Emerald. Nope, no idea what that does. God's triggery is X. Well, why is that a thing? What? I just have the ability to auto-teleport to other people? Again, this seems unfair. God, I can't jump like this, which is irritating. Can't you run, though? Oh, I've been stuck in a wall. I still don't know what's happening, and I can't see either. Everything's really red and black. How the hell am I supposed to see anything? I don't even know where ground is. It's all the same color. What the heck? New plan. What? Okay. Yeah, I still have no idea what's happening. I don't know how I'm doing anything in this game. Anyway, Sonic Green's Crossrails is canon, and Tangle and Whisper and Canon Lee invited to the race. What? It's not canon, by the way. There's no way Crossroads is canon. Like, at all. For a variety of reasons. Pro, they said it. Look, you cannot convince me. Well, A, there's no campaign. So, like... Thank you, Sammy. All I'm saying is, there's no way you're getting Eggman to go racing with Sonic and Go. Like, they would arrest him on sight. Also, who's they? There's a Tangle Whisperer canon, therefore Crossroads is canon? So because Tangle Whisperer canon, therefore Sonic Dash is canon, is what I'm hearing. No. You can have characters in things, and then it not be canon. What? My point exactly. I don't know what you're talking about. Boing. Doing. This is really fun. I like this. That was not good for peel out. Haha, idiot. Boing. Oh, there he goes. Look at him. Look at that idiot. Look at him run away. He's so funny. Look at me. I'm pretty cool. Exactly my point. The Danimals monkey's canon. That's not how that works, dude. I hope it lets me join next round. Are you not in, Sammy? What? Weren't you here like 5 minutes ago? Whee! I don't know where I'm escaping to, but I guess over there. Oh, I forgot those things do. A boing. Ow, I died. Oh. What? I joined late, I had to get Eevee. Oh. Well, this is dumb. Wow, what a game. Yeah, alright, Oz. No offense, dude, but I don't like this game. This is not fun. No, I know I can be saved, but like, I'm not going to be. I think we're gonna try a different game, guys. It's just not my kind of game. It's Dead by Daylight stuff, and I don't care for it. Let's see. What do I want to do next? Oh, geez, I don't know. That was a helicopter passing by my house. I don't know if you could hear that or not. That was weird. What's this? Sonic Edge Legacy? Engine test? What? Cart ride and 17 pregnant hyenas. No. It's Deli. Why is it always pregnancy with you? Oh, hey. I want to challenge someone Sonic Rumble. Okay. Maybe later. I don't have those. I'm aware I failed. So this is just like Unleashed, is what I'm seeing. It seems like I should be playing this with a controller, so I'm gonna try that. Boost controls in an open area doesn't feel nice. You want to be boosting in hallways? Ew. Besides, this is just an engine test. Where are you guys? Wait, I'm gonna try this. Hold on. Oh, shit. Whee! Whoa. You can go Super Saiyan? Holy shit, bro. You can go Super Saiyan. Oh my god. Seven rings in hand. I know, Oz. We were playing it earlier. Like the last time we were playing Roblox. Wow. Well, this is a cool test, but that's about it. Alright, moving on. This is kind of pointless. Okay, let's see. What other random ass Sonic games do I have in my thing? I don't know why I have so many of these. Whatever. What's Sonic Speedway? Oh, you guys were playing that earlier. Yeah, I remember that. Holy shit, who's that Sonic character? No way. Tss. If you want a good game on controllers and levels, try Origins. What, like the actual Sonic game? No. Oh, this one rocks. Wait, you guys gotta try this one. during the game you lose head, losing all things you must recollect the chaos. I understand. That's a pretty cool way to do it. Hey guys, so this game is fun. If I remember correctly, this place is actually huge. Kenan, you're the reason I beat my kid sense. I'm going this way. I remember when I was a kid, if you said the thing from Archie, like the oh my gosh, wait, I gotta check something. Hold on. Yeah, I was here during the alpha of the game. Seriously? Wow. It has a 0.0% rarity. I was here doing the alpha test of the game, which was in 2014. Had the hyperform before it was removed. Old Easter egg. Had Darkspine form before it was removed. Wow. So you could do something in this game when it first came out, where like if you repeat like the servers of the seven chaos's power controlled by the heart is the thing that unifies the chaos. It's like that sort of thing. Then you would get like a cutscene here, and you would be accessed to Supersonic early, and it was really cool. But I do think they've since removed that. Anyway, let's go this way. It's like kind of the same, but also kind of different. Wait, I can invite you guys into like a party? Okay. Oh, or is this PvP? Deli, does this hurt? I don't know. All right. Let's go. I think there's something this way that I want to check out. Romeo, I see your smile. Evil laughter. What? Oh, shit. I fell. But also high. God, I need to figure out how to do this. It's like a whole parkour system. Alright, we're gonna find the 7 Chaos Emeralds, guys. And I believe there is some in this tree. Call me the admin, I'm from Minecraft Story Mode. Okay. Hi, the admin. Oh, shit. That kills you? Oh, it's a weed. It's like a bunch of thorns and spikes. Could not tell. Also, holy shit, it sent me all the way back here. I'm coming back. Wait. Okay, I'm here. Do you mind me saying some admin's line from the game? As long as you're not spamming. Sure, knock yourself out, dude. Why not? I wonder why it's raining. It didn't rain when I was here before. Can you slide? Okay. I was gonna ask if you can slide in this. Still did not answer my question, but I definitely know you can fall. Where the hell am I going? What did I fall into? Oh man, do I gotta do it again? Alright. It's definitely doable. I was doing it just a second ago. Ah. This guy thinks he's the admin, bro. I've never played Minecraft Story Mode. Is it good? So wait, where are we going? Boosting. Holy cow, there's wall jumping in this? Chat. Wait, this game is actually really cool. Ah! You're on a roof. How do you get down? Jump. Duh. But how do I change characters? There's so much more parkour. Show emerald location? I don't know how. Is that a thing you can do? I haven't played this game in ages. Oh, Oz just dipped. Goodbye, Oz. Tune, I'm coming. Hi, Tune. Huh. Losers to lose. No one's a loser? Untrue. They're losers. They're winners and they're losers. Be a winner. Want to play Sega Sonic Origins? Is it on Roblox? Because, like, I might just straight up go play 06 at this point. 06, what am I talking about? Sorry, Crossworlds. Yes to what? Yes that it's on Crossworlds or yes that it's here? Parkour! Whee! Ooh! Nailed. What? What? All that for no emerald? Bruh. Alright. Sega Sonic Origins it is. Sega Sonic Origins. Here it is. I'd imagine, though that doesn't look like EXE stuff. Did you know about Big the Cat's dad? Okay. I guess we're going to free play. Just the default. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I've played the beta for this. How many others we have? These are sick. I'll just go default. This is fun. Wait, no, hold on. I think I know exactly what this is. I like how it has the 06. Huh? Huh? Yo. Hey, yo. Wait, hold on, hold on. So we have the 06 test stage music. Ooh. Good physics. Good physics. Good animations. And custom voice acting? Guys. Guys, this might be good after all. I'll leave it on. That's crazy. Alright, chat. I like it. I've already got a handle on it. Yo. Alright, let's peek. I agree. What's this? Fog? Okay. Wow. What is that? Is that? Oh, it's just a gun hunter. Ouchies. This is sick. What? I did not just hear that. I did. Wow. That was the, oh my god. What's it called? It's not Sonic related. The Jet Set Radio. Yeah, that was Jet Set Radio noise. That was funny. Let's see here. You have something to tell me? What's up? Trust me. Holy cow, you go so fast. Oh. Whee! Okay. I'm good to try out an actual stage. Oh, that's fun. This is great. Oz, who picked this? Who picked this game? Seal of approval from me. Bow, 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 map, map, map. Emerald Coast is the starting level. Okay, well. Alright. Yeah, it's peak.
Man, today's not my day.
Okay, yeah. Let's go check out something from it. Okay. What are we doing first? Free play. Level select. Oh god, I'm here again? I don't want to go here again. Whatever, I'll try a different character. Damn, look at that one polygon. Wow, that's a lot of characters. Holy. Oh, they didn't put Burning Blaze. Dude, this is an impressive amount of characters. I'm amazed. This is well done. I gotta like look at everyone's outfits now. They're just so blocky. It's so funny. I can tell, yeah. How is Heroes any different? I guess he's just... No, I can't tell. What's different about him? It's just from like a different angle, it looks like. I'm gonna try Omega, because he's like the most wildly different character. Meow, meow, meow. Seems like the best way to get around with Omega is like spam E. Yeah, you can pretty much just fly like this. Hey guys. Did you Guys, I'm back. I don't know why that just happened. Are we alive? Is everyone alive? Who's not dead? Chat? Chat, are you alive? Are you alive? Good, you're all still here. Okay. I don't know why that happened. That was weird. My internet just tanked. It was Roblox Cannon. He did this. That bastard. He stole my name. Now he's stealing my Wi-Fi. No, I'm gonna go back in though. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, so free play. And this one. Green Hill Zone. Good stuff. Who wants to join on Green Hill Zone? If Cannon wants to confront me, he'll find me at Green Hill. And then I'll say, for milk. Because that's all he says. The summer one is so gas. Because Tracy Yardley's from the comics. There's so many EXEs. Android is just so funny to me, dude. It's just so peak. Amy. Forgot she was even here. Summer, Classic, Adventure, Writers, Ew, Miku, Rewrite, Black Sun. Holy cow, bro. Just, yeah, I know, it's just called him. Big Adventure. What is the difference? Is it like a moveset difference? Cream, Riders, Spring, Unicorn, Silver, Summer, New Year's, Caster, or at least it's the Chinese New Year. Summer Silver looks dope as hell. Summer, New Year's, still don't know what Castera is. Halloween, base. Classic. Classic but cooler. Pickle. Okay. Pickle. Fun speedrunning fact, you can home in Shadows. Whoa. Okay. Bootleg. Mega Drive, sick as hell. EXE. Black Sun. Imagine. You know what? We're going Pickle. What? I don't have permission to be Pickle? Damn. Metal Sonic, Riders, 3.0. Don't know what that is. Dope, Reaper. Adventure, Classic. Dude, it's like regular Sonic, except twice the style and none of the failure. Grim. Corn art. Chad. Wait. Where is it? Wait. Guys, it's him. It's the boy. It's the boy. It's corn art. I own that. That's sick as hell. They should just give it to me since I own it. Can I play as this? I can. Okay, I'm gonna play as corn art simply because I have it right there. That's so cool. Oh. He shouldn't bounce, to be honest. He should just like clang violently into the floor. Alright. We got our spin dash, we got our drop dash. We've got that. I'm trying to figure out like how to do the black shield. How do you black shield? What is R1? You know what? I guess I'm playing with this again. Holy shit, he's saying his signature line. Do you see that? He said it. For Mook. Holy... Wait, there are two cannon constructions. Me, Savin, go to get fat for milk. What does that mean? Want to be my friend? No. And then we boost out of there. We... Holy shit. R1 is not one of the sticks. It's right bumper. How do you know my name? What's even happening? Deli. Deli, how do you know its name? How do you know its name? Oh, that's why this sounds familiar. This is the Green Hill remix that they use for Sonic Utopia. I was gonna say, why does the soundtrack remind me of racism? Because Utopia. Oof, going up high. Can I send a friend request? Sammy, I already sent you a friend request, bro. It's like one of the first things that I did. You called me a noob? What? You know my name, but you will never now neighbor Poppy. I hate this guy. What's this guy's problem, bro? What in the 4 milk? What like what is 4 milk? That's the main thing. It's like straight up what are we talking about? Ooh, 2D section spinballing? That's fun. Spinballing. Spinball. This is very fun. If I could change the Oh, hey, Tian. So it's like everything you can do airborne is what I'm hearing. Boom, 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 boom. I remember how those work from Adventure. Why you, me, or me, you, Poppy? Huh? Me have Bobucks, you have no bucks. 4 milk. Why you, me? Dude. You copy. It's gotta be like the funniest chat I've ever seen. I have to screenshot this. Hold on. Wait, should I open up Audacity? Wait, I opened up Audacity on accident. That's not what I meant to do. Go away, go away. I gotta screenshot this guy. It's the funniest thing in the world. I'm screenshotting this right now. Just make this temp. When am I gonna do another drawing stream? AI art stuff? Dog? Great question. I am not so sure, but you know, I've been kind of looking forward to doing one of those. So I might do it soon. Once I got back from EXPO, I was like, man, I really want to get back into art. So why not soon? I'm so down. Me drawing makes you want to draw. Well, that's a nice thing to say. It's a very nice thing for you to say. Oh shit, where are we going? Whoa, a lot of stuff down there. Me dad own Roblox. Look at chat. Me dad, nice, good, awesome. Me get Sabin. Me dad own Roblox. I'm gonna die, Tiyun. No shit. Well, I died. All right. Wait, am I going in reverse? I think I'm going in reverse. Nice, radical. Wait, I know exactly what this is from. Do you guys see this? Do you know what this is from? This specific ramp here? This is from Sonic Speed Simulator. Not even a bit. Cannibalism. This guy is so freaking weird. Want to spray cranberry? Dude, Green Hill's huge. I was not expecting this to be this big. I keep meaning to press the peel out, but instead I turn on black shield on accident. Me mom is married, me Robux, me have Robux, you have no Bobux. Did I mention he loves his wife? How you know, sissy? Hakar. Oh, shit. I don't know which way to go. Wait. No, I went through all this. Ah! I died. Loki, Roblox Canon as an icon. Dude, he's so funny. Unintentionally, he's hysterical. Oh, wait, we're going this way. He's actually hilarious. Cannon top. Hakaidi's hands. Spinballin'. Whale twicking. Oh, shit. I went too fast. Oh, shit, he's dead. He died so... What? All the way at the beginning? All right. Let's see how fast we can do this now that I actually know how to play. Now that we know how to play this, we can just speed, bro. Oh, shoot. I could have made the jump. Oh, come on. I was like, oh, it's not going to drop. And then I went for it and dropped. Ken, do you like the Deadly Six? No. Me mom eats alcohol. You never go too fast. If you just imagine the IRS is actively hunting you. Is the IRS Amfats? Is the IRS chasing you? Is Bez? What is happening? Oh, here we go. There we go. Now we're balling. Speed. Ooh. We can skip stuff like that. That's tight. Hi, Tune. Bye, Tune. Try speaking. I don't know what his language is. What are you even saying, bro? Milk. Just go along with a bit. Want to be my friend? Deli, you tell me what his language is, and I'll try my absolute best. But until then, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere. Oh, come on! I was right there. Pretty sure he's German. How can you tell? What? Didn't that kill me last time? All right, whatever. We're speeding. We're Sonic speeding. It's I'm 9 years old knees. Here we go. Now we're moving. I hate these things. I swear they're not randomized. What? Huh? With the gate open, to jump off the bridge and go through the laser gate. Oh my god. That's what I missed. No, I hit it. I did actually hit it. But then it... You were a German student? Not for long. I wonder. I have an idea. No! Okay, so I can't go in reverse. I tried. Sister, please, talk like a human. Boy, I sure do love Super Lur's tunes. Oh god, how to speak in German. Jack Sonic, what was Sonic Prime's... Oh, he was happy to do it. He was so happy to do it. He was like, yeah, man. No, I'd love to. And then he took it, and then he did. Because he's cool. Because he's cool. Okay. Let's see here. Do you speak German, dude? Fucking hate this thing. I fucking hate this thing. I swear it's not randomized. It's always right as I approach. Yeah, I speak Dutch. Oh god. Gem Apple Dutch. No. Etienne. I did it. I did it. It took... He likes Sonic? I know he does like Sonic. Hey, Snap Apollo. We're trying to communicate with some German dude. So why does he keep saying that? What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything in German, by the way. Alright, well, next one. When Black Friday comes, you're gonna buy Crossworlds and we're gonna do a group race? Yeah, sure. I'd be done. I like Rubble's fine, but I really like Crossworlds. Metal Harbor. But which version of Metal Harbor? Alright, which character should I play as? I'm gonna play as Knuckles. Oh. Oh god. Cannon construction is here. No way. Alright. You know your English isn't very good, right? Oh god, I gotta figure out how this works. Okay. Oh, wait, he actually does climb on stuff. But it cancels out your flight. Sonic Lore Explainer is a thing you made earlier? Okay. What? And now he's Metal Sonic 3.0? This guy's trying to be me, bro. He's trying so hard. T, you see this shit? Oh. iOS. You're even copying my skin, bro. Hello. That'd be 2 L's. Be my friend. No. For milk. Just be his friend. Well, I wouldn't mind it. But, like, I don't know. He has yet to give me a reason to be. Wait, okay, so I gotta figure out my moves here. So we got punch. Roll as usual. Jump. Drill dive. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. I don't know how to do this. My god, he's here already. Oh, that's a different guy. If you're unable to use the lightspeed dash trail, go with the pulley to the rocket. Okay. Nope. Guys, I just sent a missile into the abyss. You listen to German rap, you can do this? Yeah, you can. No. English is not good. You take lessons at school. That's fine. Hast du diesen Skin erstellt? I like him. I'm not copying your skin. I just... Whoa! Did you guys see that? I bounced on top of the... On top of the jet. Give me the thing. Ah. I keep like jumping, but then what do you say? I can't speak German. He just said, I'm not copying his skin, I just like him. And then I forget what the second part says. And then Sammy's like, apples. A gem apple. Sam loves his gem apples. Yoink. Oh my gosh. 5 seconds of the clock. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh. I bet he has. Oh my god. That was very loud bang in my mics. You got sniped by a jet. That's funny. Ooh. That's cool. We're like combining the stages. That's very cool. So here's a question for you. What do the Chaos Drives do in this stage? Oz? Oh, Knuckles is fucking dead. Oh, Knuckles is dead again. I don't know. What series will you do for the next Who the Heck Is? Adventures of something else. I'm not super sure. I think I might do the movie after this. Alright, this guy is the one that's most annoying me. How do I leave? There we go. Ooh, ooh, we're schmoovin'. Oh, we're schmoovin' so hard. Oh, I schmooved too hard. Ah! Damn. It like doesn't connect sometimes, and then I just die. Ah. Wow, 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 wow. Skirt. Oh, I can't trick us Knuckles. Interesting. I don't know where you guys went. Name Ken, but you can, so we can, and am friend. We name. Alright, fine. Alright, yeah. I just don't know why he keeps saying milk. That's just so weird. Alright, we can be canon construction buddies. How long have you guys been waiting for me at the end? That's fun. I'm having a good time. Pyro Boy 2004? That's who said that earlier. I didn't pay attention who said it. I apologize. Space. Oh, the Shadow Boss? There are two Super Shadows? I say two Super Shadows? What? Are there different types? Interesting. Okay, Gamma should not be a power type. FYI, if you know Gamma, he's a speed type. Furnace looks dope as hell. Armored Metal Sonic. I may go back to Corn Art. I really like this one. I might just go back to this. I'm gonna do this one again. I don't have permission. What? But I was using him earlier. Well, damn. Cool Guy Silver it is. Regular Silver it is? Only Sonic for this boss. Alright, that makes sense. Fine. I guess in the spirit of, we'll do Adventure Sonic. Fine. Fine. Alright, bye, Deli. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm going as fast as I can, chat. Holy shit, it's Jason! Run away from Jason Griffith! No. Shit. Is this? It definitely is. You're gonna stop because your phone's almost dead and you can't use your PC. That's fine. Adios, team. All I know is that I hear, what's his name? Nate wants to battle? Nate wants to battle. I've heard Nate wants to battle live. That was pretty cool. Will you stop doing that, shout out? No, get your ass back here. This sucks. This is a really boring boss fight. Wow. You go rest. That's fine. I'm gonna dip. This is not entertaining at all. Spinball spam tech. Eh. I'm gonna try one more level. Is there like any 06 levels though? Boss, Windy Valley. No. This one it is. Oh boy, you gotta try the second boss? No, I'm not doing that. That was like the furnace Metal Sonic, right? Now we go and... Why not? Fine. Let's try corn art again. Yippee! It's good, actually. Well, maybe after this, depending on how fast I do it. Alright, guys. I went too fast. I like how being underwater makes her go into a... That's nice. It's like kind of muted. You have to buy the skins from the shop. But then why am I playing as corn art right now? I cannot see shit. I'm simply too fast. Parkour! 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 I was so fast, chat. I'm just so fast. Well, that was quick. Alright. We do have time after all, so I guess I'll check it out. Alright, Evie. Let's see what we got here. 21 rings have been added to your balance. I have a balance this game? What? That I wasn't expecting. Oh, that's what you mean by I can buy them in the shop. That's cool. Skip? No. I want to see this. Because apparently I have to play as Sonic.
Whoa! Hey, watch it! You might hurt someone! I've been waiting for somebody new to show up, especially from old Robotnik himself. Bring it on!
I'm gonna die. Let me... No. I'm like... I'm gonna die. I'm alive. I'm like too far to the left. That sounds crazy.
Whoa! Hey, watch it! You might hurt someone! I've been waiting for somebody new to show up.
I can slide.
Especially from old Robotnik himself. Bring it on!
That is a very crazy creepypasta. This actually isn't that bad. Yeah. Smack. This ain't bad. Locking on target. Smack.
That was fun! See you around, Tin Can!
Uh-oh, there's more.
What is this place? What the? You're not Eggman. Or are you?
I knew my finest creation would not have been enough to take you down. You're always finding ways to escape your inevitable fate.
Sound didn't look like Robotnik, but a lot more raspier and old.
Okay, so you can't stand on top of it. Good to know. Honestly, bounce dash kind of just like carries. Nothing it quite can't do with this bounce. Boyoyoing.
You've lost it, Eggman. I'm sorry for leaving you out like that, but won't you hurt anybody else?
This is very weird. Yoink. I'm just wondering when I get to use the... There we go. Schmack. Oh! It's Furnace! He's back!
Fear? Don't make me laugh. It sounds like you I commissioned, you rust bucket.
I don't know how to fight this guy. Oh, I died. Oh, I died again. Wait, I didn't even get to... Well, it looks like running is all I gotta do.
Laugh. It sounds like you I commissioned, you rust bucket.
Alright. So step one, run in circles. Yeah, it seems like the play is to just do what Sonic does best and sprint in circles. Oh. That's what that was for. Alright, we gotta learn accurate Sonic fight style, just run in circles. Yeah. So it looks like I need to, I thought there'd be only 2 stages, but there seems to be more than one. Oh shit. Hit him! Run away! The music weirdly reminds me of Undertale. That's fun. That's very fun. Alright, so now we're looping styles. Ah! Ah! I don't know what's going on. Okay, so it's the same thing, it's just faster. I can avoid that. Fine by me. So keep distance is what I'm hearing. Oh, wait, did it drop down again? Okay, I'll have to do this another time because I gotta get going. It's 6 o'clock. But that's fun. No, that's good. Yeah, that's good. All right, chat. I'm dropping this. That is fun though. So I can get rid of that, and Roblox always trying to open up its app instead of just being a website like it should be. Just be the website. Okay, that was fun. And very, very strange. Let me see here. The internet's there. We go. Okay. Was expressive Sonic fan game on Roblox? Yeah, it seemed to be. It seemed to be. We'll do different stuff on Friday. I'm not really sure what yet. We might do art. That sounds like fun. We'll find out. All right, Oz, Evie, thanks for chilling and joining us on Roblox. I mean, we'll be hanging out in the Discord for a while, so just go there. But yeah. All right, you'll get a short tomorrow, and hopefully